Greetings, gentlemen. Welcome to this channel, not the Steady Eddie Live channel. It's the main channel. I'm back in the UK, and I'm still very much jet lagged. I've been here about 2.5 days now, I reckon. Well, what is that? 60 hours since I arrived back, and well, you know, I'm here, I'm alive, and it's not as cold as I thought it was going to be. So. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Richard Palawak, nice to hear from you. Neil Fleet, nice to hear from you, mate. Heli Pacelli, 10:32 p.m. in the Asda's sending me messages. I'm not very happy with Asda. Anders Bergman, nice to hear from you. Peter, welcome home. Glad you had a safe journey. Yeah, thanks, Peter. Yeah, it was a safe journey. I don't have a problem with flying, or it's just that it's such a long journey. The flight, a direct flight with Eva Airways from Bangkok to Heathrow, was 13 hours. But if you add up all the other bits and pieces, getting to the airport, hanging around, and then coming home again, the National Express, between leaving the hotel and arriving back home, 28 hours. And that's a long journey, that, but it's it is what it is, and I suppose I'm kind of used to it by now. Ty Belly Boy, nice to hear from you. Anita Godfrey Dump, okay, we'll put that name on the screen because that's a bloody good name now. Anita Godfrey Dump, okay, welcome back, Steady, thank you. Mr. Tidy Garden, oh, these are wonderful names. Mr. Tidy Garden, Eddie, I'm still jet lagged for my 6-week trip to Pattaya in February. Oh, well, I assume you enjoyed it there then. Seamus Doherty, nice to hear from you, mate. Somebody I met out in Pattaya. Mike Richardson, hello. Stuart Marsden, welcome home, Ed. Looking forward to more of your tales of Thailand. Well, there are more videos to come. There's still, I don't know, maybe there's still a fair few videos to come. The problem is that my Wi-Fi speed here is bloody awful. It takes about 2 hours to upload a video here at home, whereas in Thailand, the same video would take 5 minutes. So, but anyway, it is what it is. But there's more videos to come, promise you. Jay Darko. Jay, nice to hear from you. Mark Phillips. I landed back Heathrow Saturday evening, still ball bagged, Ed. Yeah, okay. Wayne Davidson, nice to hear from you, mate. Hope all's well, mate. Peter Blue. Hi, Eddie. When did you get back? I got back early Tuesday morning, which will have been, that's about 2.5 days ago. It's about 60 hours ago. And what have I done since then? Well, it's not exactly what I've done, but what I've made my mind up to do, basically. Life Utopia. Life Utopia. Is there a video of the return? Whatever. Is there a video of the return journey coming out? I always like those. I didn't actually do one of those, Wayne, because to be honest with you, I just want to get the ordeal over with. Really, I'm not in a really good mood. Coming on. It's not that I want to leave Thailand and I hate coming home. It's just that the long journey doesn't put me in a very good frame of mind. At least going there, you got the adrenaline because you got the excitement of what await you. I mean, when I'm on the airplane for 13 hours, I don't even watch movies. I see other people watching movies, but there's a couple of movies there that I would like to watch, but I just want the whole bloody ordeal over and done with, really. But I didn't do one because back. Sorry about that, mate. Paul Hoskin, Ed is back. Are you planning your next trip? There's a lot of places like to go. Nice to hear from you, by the way, Paul. But I haven't planned anything just yet. There's things I've got to do. I might do a bit of work. I might do a bit of work while I'm here. I've done enough traveling. I mean, I haven't actually worked for over a year now. And I've done a fair bit of traveling. Maybe it's time, to recharge the battery, start work, and earn a bit more money, and then think about what's next. I've had me fun. Yeah, I've had me fun over the past year or so. Don't forget, I was 60 last year, and I said that the whole year was going to be my birthday. So that's the way it's worked out, and it's been a good birthday as well. Richard Palawak, 9:30 Saudi time. Then happy days, not a late one for me. Okay, nice to hear from you. Anyway, mate. Peter Blue, squeaky door is back. Oh yeah, it's there. It's lying in wait with intent. Yogi Bear. Good evening, Ed. Nice to see you back safe. How's the cold treating you? We're forecast for 40 or 16 inches of snow tonight. We've had rain here where I live. I live in the southwest. We don't get that much snow. It was really, really cold. But I think the last 24 hours, I think that the temperature has lifted a couple of degrees. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought. The heating bills, they're bad. Mister, welcome back to the failed land of my heritage. Do you live in Canada now, Mister? I believe. Okay, Derek Edwards, welcome back, mate. Pork pie and old speckled end time. I'm up back to Cambodia next month. Okay, good for you. Yeah, it was nice to see Cambodia. Let me just mention something about pork pies and speckled hen. And this is the thing that I've announced to everyone that I know about this. So I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to give up the beer. I'm giving up the beer. I am going to give up the beer. When I was in Thailand, and I don't really enjoy the Thai beer very much. Single, Leo, what's the other one? Chang. I don't like that at all. It's become meaningless, and I've had a long think about it. Many hours and days, weeks to think about it. I thought I can't go on drinking so much alcohol. When I get back home, I'm drinking bottles of beer and a few beers of an afternoon, but an evening time when I'm watching a movie or and also wine and other stuff. And what I do is I don't put the bottles out into the bin immediately. I wait a few days to let them build up, and then I put the bottles and the cans out into the bin. And what do my bloody neighbours think when they see me carrying these big boxes of Coors Light and Kronenberg, big plastic bags full of Kronenberg cans? I mean, what does the bin man think of me? So I'm just not going to drink any more beer. I'm not going to drink any more beer. I'm not going to drink any more wine either, because when it comes to calories, that's the worst one. I've got a little bit of whiskey and a little bit of rum there, but I might, if I could go total teetotal, I would, because at the end of the day, I've been drinking far too much over the years, and it's just got to stop. Anyway, healthy eating is on the menu for me now. Heli Pacelli, must be depressing to come back to the UK. No, I don't see it that way, really, because I was away for 4 months, and that's quite a long holiday, and I had me fun. Pity the poor people who were back here who never went anywhere. No, I've had my fun. Chag Mystery, nice to hear from you. JJ, good evening. Well said to you, nuts, Eddie, coming back here. No, there's things to do. They've got things to do. Bilbao Kelso edits as the price. Don't mention them to me. I'm going to mention them. I'm doing something this evening which I haven't done before. I didn't really plan, but I'm just in the mood. I'm actually going to do 2 live streams. One of them's on this channel, and then at 8 o'clock, I'll finish this one a bit early. At 8 o'clock, we're going to go over to the other channel, Steady Eddie Live, where we're going to discuss things other than travel. And one of them will be them bastards. Oh, I've got things to say about them. Oh, God almighty. Mark Blankship, what are your plans for the next weeks? What are we planning on doing? Sort of work on my other channel, the Steady Eddie Live channel, and give YouTube a bit of you know, make a few plans, you know, from what I'm doing with this channel and the other one, because I like my YouTube channels. I really, really do. But you need to sit down and plan things. So other than that, no more plans. Greg, nice to hear from you. Still have it. Still have it. Eddie, go and take it. No, I don't need one of them. Don't think so anyway. The Rambling Guardsman. Hi, Ed. You're looking fresh enough considering. I'll let you into a secret. Right. What did I say? I arrived back. I arrived back about 60 hours ago. Yeah, 60 hours. And the flight, the journey from hotel to hotel was 28 hours. And a couple of hours before I left the hotel room, ran about midnight, Sunday, Monday, UK time, which would have been about 7 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning, Thai time. That's when I last had a shower. So I've just had a shower now and freshened up and put a clean t-shirt on. But I come back in, it was so cold, and I haven't had a shower for about 3.5 days. Tonight was my first shower and wash and shave for 3.5 days. Now I know that's a dreadful, and yet I put clean underwear on and everything. But I just couldn't be bothered. I just wanted to, you know, overcome the cold and all that kind of stuff. Good evening. A high five, Steve James, Capitonian, Kiki and Jasmine on the Trail of Love. I always plan my sleep so I can sleep on a long leg of flight, minimizes jet lag. Oh, I just want a nasty ordeal. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Okay, Tinks 1463. Welcome on to expensive beer, heating, snow, and 20 stoners. Well, the heating's expensive. The other one, they're not bothering me right now. Let's see. The road ahead. Just got back from 3 months in Cambodia on Tuesday. Saw you on 172 and then having a scram on 150. Shame I couldn't say hello before you got off. Just got back for 3 months. Okay. Cambodia was a good experience. You know, it was a good experience. It really, really was. The guys, the expats that I met there, a lot of people, you know, think they're a different kettle of fish, the expats in Cambodia. They probably are than the ones that you meet in Thailand. But other than a couple of people who didn't like certain videos that I made and wanted to give me a piece of their mind, oh yeah, sad bastards. Just about all the other expats that I met in Cambodia were absolutely terrific. They were really, really cool. In fact, on this journey between Cambodia and Thailand, I didn't get recognized much from my YouTube channel in Malaysia, but the other place I got recognized a lot. And if you see me and come up to me and spoke to me, then I really appreciate it, because you know, I met so many great guys. I mean, when you do a YouTube channel like this, you know, you make your videos, you do your live streams, but you don't really see the people. But all of a sudden, you see these strangers coming up to you and saying, "Hi, man, I watch your videos. They're really, really great. Really love your stuff." And God, that gives you such a buzz. I didn't really meet any idiots. Just about all the guys that I met on my travels this time are really, really cool. So thanks a lot, guys. All the fellas that I met in, especially Pattaya and other places. Anyway, where were we? Okay. Tony, welcome, Ahmed. What are the different pubs and club types in Pattaya? What are the different pubs and club types in Pattaya? In Pattaya so you are a couple. Well, if you like live bands, there's tons of that kind of stuff going on. And I've seen couples going into go-go bars. You know, oh, there's tons. And of course, you know, you've got a few English bars, you know, which are there. Yeah, you know, got a nice little community. Seamus Doherty, did you ever go to the bar at the end of Soy 7 along the beach road? Some great live music. I have been to that one. Yeah, I have been to that one. Yeah, they're good fun. You're spoiled for choice in Pattaya, where to go. Wheel and Tate, welcome home. You're back in the UK. I've enjoyed the video, Steady Eddie. Okay, terrific. Bobby Crush, it's nice to get home and get back in your own toilet. Yeah, yeah. Very, very, very nicely put. You. Do you know what? The bloody as the delivery man came round the other night, and I opened the door to him. The first bloody thing that he said to me, he says, "Have you got a toilet that I can use?" Jesus, I'm not happy with Asda. Not for that reason. Uh, uh, okay, David R. Nice to hear from you, mate. David R. is off to Thailand very, very soon, so we'll hear more of him. Let me just say. Okay, yeah, Midnight is giving me a super chat. Midnight, thank you for that. You ain't giving it to Bear, Ed. You have one on me. I'm going to discuss this. I'll tell you what, we'll talk more about that on the Steady Eddie live channel. But let me just say that it's the absurdity of it. The absolutely absurd. When I'm back in England, there's no reason for me to drink beer because oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just drinking ridiculous amounts of beer. You've heard of chain smokers. I don't smoke, but I'm like a chain drinker, one after the other. And it's just the absurdity of it. It's the absolute absurdity of it. And in terms of calories, doesn't matter how much exercise, I'm taking in well over 1,000 calories a day in beer alone, probably about 10,000 calories a week. And it's not really doing it for me anymore. So I'm giving up the beer while I'm here. But I still will be drinking a little bit of rum. And I like my Lamb's Navy rum and a little bit of whiskey. I did order a gin from Asda, but that's another one that he couldn't deliver. Not happy with Asda. But anyway, thanks for that super chat, mate. Anyway, cheers. Thanks for that. Let me just go back a minute. Let me see. Let me just see. Okay, so yeah, sorry if I've missed anyone here. Yeah, Simon 41. Even Eddie, glad you're home safe. Yeah, you're back here. All's good. Feeling healthy as well. Feeling healthy. There's none of the old aches and pains that I had before. Feeling pretty. It'll be interesting to see that. When I'm starting to eat healthy as well, and and it'd be interesting to see, like in a while, how I will feel, after not really drinking. That's a big issue. That, I mean, I'm not making a bombastic statement that I'm going to become teetotal. It's I don't even like that word. It's such a namby-pamby word, that one. But I can't go on the way that I am. Let me just say before I've watched quite a lot of videos on YouTube about what alcohol does to you. I'm watching so many because they keep popping up on my feed. But I was watching one the other day about that horrible phrase, fatty liver disease, and it just sickened me. I thought, man, while you've still got the chance, give up the booze and start getting healthy. So I know it's early days yet. I'm not making sweeping statements, but I'm starting off with the beer and the wine as well, because the wine has got a lot of calories in it. So things are going to change. Yoz Travels, nice to hear from you, Yoz. Almost sweet home. Get back out in the taxi, Ed. Your trip was great to watch and take part in. Okay, thanks for that. Lovely to hear from you, mate. The Stay and Was Show, Dave the Raven, Scousland. Goals Incorporated. Solensky, did you pick up some fat English pigs? Don't recall, not that I recall, mate. Ty Billy Boy, what's with Asda, mate? Hound and whip mess. I'm going to make a decision. I might just not use Asda again. I'm just absolutely fed up with them. Macadog, when are you booking your next flight to Bangkok? Not till next winter. No, not till the end of this year, really. Ting Tong, I'm a brickie, and that brickwork in the background is shocking. Oh, it's a bit of fun. I've had to move my chair and laptop away because I've got the heating on here, you see. So I've got the heating on here. So I'm using this green screen, and anyway, it looks all right to me. Paul Loskin, Ed, you could get a job as an Asda delivery driver. No thanks. I'm getting to the stage where I don't want nothing more to do with them. Nicholas is in the Philippines. Alan Nicole, did you get a good deal for travel insurance when you were away for so long? Your safety back. Well, I actually let me just tell you that. Thanks for the advice, guys. Because before I left, I here last autumn time, I put out a little video about travel insurance, and it was coming ridiculous. And a lot of guys recommended the post office insurance. They said that was most reliable. So I actually went with the post office backpacker insurance. And it seemed reasonable. Unfortunately, I didn't have to use it. But, you know, for the 4 months that I was away, you know, it was reasonable. I can't remember how much, but it was reasonably priced. Less than 200 quid. It was, you know, it was okay. So that's the good thing about having a little channel like this. You know, the input from a lot of the guys who watch is really invaluable. Yeah, mister, got paid a 65% dividend. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Good for you. Sean the Prawn. Hi, Eddie. Welcome back. Are you going to get straight back to work? What was the special lady telling us? I don't give numbers out. I don't give it, because numbers are for BS people. You know, their numbers are bull. Because the fact is, whenever guys come back from Thailand or whatever, and, you know, people want to know, how many do you have and all that? And they usually, you know, they usually double it. It's probably not an accurate figure. But let's just say I had my fun. I had my fun with the ladies, and there were some lovely, lovely ladies there. Dave the Rave, Scousland. No, I don't live there. David R, time for me to go in 2 weeks. Good for you, David. And by the way, Dave, he's been on this channel. Dave has lost about 2 stone. You know, as well. So he's in good shape now. You know, he's going to be in fit shape for the Thai ladies. Good for him. Pop Singh. Hey, I'm off to Pattaya 18th of April. Book your flight. Go back. No, there's things for me to do now. Like I just said, people often say to me, and people have said back here, I bet you feel sick coming home. You know, after, you know, doing all that traveling for 4 months. And my answer is, no, because I've been traveling for 4 months. I've had my fun. It's like having a night out, you know, going, you know, night. Sooner or later, it may be great, but sooner or later, it's got to come to an end, you know. And I'm just glad that I had me fun, and I didn't have any problems or nothing. So, no, you know. Ed, my Southwest brother, Bristol's in the house. Okay, nice to hear from you. Steve James, best decision you could ever make. You mean giving up booze? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll be honest with you. I will be honest. Whenever I've met, I heard of people who say, you know, I haven't touched a drop of, drop of alcohol in 2 years. I actually envy them. I always think, I wish I could do that. Well, I'm going to do it. I'm not completely, but it's not just, you know, the alcohol, but it's the calories that it comes with it. I can go on my exercise bike for hours, but if I'm having a few beers, and the thing is, there's not an bit of beers other than calories, really. And I was just drinking ridiculous. It's all or nothing with the beer. I was just drinking a ridiculous amount, and I'm expecting to lose a lot of weight. And that phrase, fatty liver disease. Oh, it's such an awful phrase, that one. I hate it. Let's see. Seamus Doherty. I love the Thai beer. Okay. I don't. Gotta be honest, I don't. Craig Mitchum, you loving the snow? I haven't seen any. Macadog, not like a Guinness and a bottle of red at 11:30 p.m. each night. Yeah, it will still feel strange. I mean, my best mate was around there last night. We usually, you know, have lots of drinks together, and checking dinner and all this kind of stuff. He was still drinking beer, but I had a couple of whiskeys and a rum, but I didn't feel the urge to, I've still got beers in the fridge. I eventually had one of them, just one bottle of Coors after my meal. I've still got bottles of beer there now. I'm not going to touch them. I'm not going to touch them. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave there's about half a dozen bottles of beer in my fridge. I'm going to leave them there. I really just going to leave them there in case it comes late at night and I start climbing walls. And I start climbing walls because giving up stuff like that is not easy. But I'm just going to leave them there. I'm just going to leave them there. And if I don't drink them in like, a month or 2 months and they're still there, then that means that I'm cured. We'll see. We'll see. Nicholas, nice to hear from you. Eason, man, are you going to do a cost breakdown video? Yeah, probably. There probably will be one. Yeah. Nice to hear from you anyway, Eason, man. Well, 32. Eddie, given that the bears like telling an Arab there's no sand in Saudi. Okay, if you say it that way. Yours travels, great decision. I'm now down to 1 night a week on the alcohol. I mean, yeah, that's it. I mean, see, the thing is with me, it's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. But I've been thinking about this for a while. It's just come the time. I got to do something. Gary Lewis, thank you. Bobby Crush. Okay, nicely put. Sean the Prawn. Sounds like you need a cure. I think it's just willpower at the end of the day. And what I'm going to do on the other channel, Steady Eddie Live, I'll make a couple of videos discussing how people start drinking in the first place and how you eventually end. And I haven't fully ended just yet. But I'm going to make a couple of videos and just see who can relate to them, and whatever. Let's see. David, I'm on the treadmill now, Ed. Get to it. I'm down 30 pounds he's lost. That's terrific, Dave. And I've seen Dave. Dave was in not too bad shape to begin with. So he's probably looking very, very fit by now. Anyway, I haven't done any exercising yet. I haven't got back on the exercise bike or nothing like that. But I haven't done anything. But what I am doing now, I'm starting to eat healthier. I got an Asda delivery, and for the first time I didn't order any beer or wine. I did order a bottle of Lamb's Navy rum, a bottle of whiskey, and a bottle of gin. And 2 out of 3 came. The gin didn't arrive. But the bottle of whiskey, and I spotted it. The delivery driver didn't. I spotted it. Well, hey, there's a security tag still on the bottle of whiskey. So we went back out to his van and cured that. But where was it? But I haven't done any exercise. But I'm having a lot of smoothies. I'm putting oranges and lemons and carrots into the blender, and I'm quite enjoying that sort of thing. Philip Janik, you're a lightweight. I've been in Southeast Asia for 6 months and I'm still there. Vietnam 3 times, Thailand 2 times, and now the Philippines. I'll be flying back to Vietnam on the 28th. Well, good for you, mate. Good for you. Macadog, if you stop boozing, then we won't be able to bond and identify with you. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Man, you've got to come up to date. You can't be. I think the alcohol stuff, let me tell you something. I was sitting in a bar in Pattaya during, the Antivirus early last year, and it was a darkened bar. They had the lights down because because they went. It was late at night and they were supposed to have closed by then. And there was some guys. I had my mask on. I had my mask on. I was just sitting there, with the late night beer. And there's a couple of guys there. And one English guy had saying to the other guy, and he mentioned YouTubers. And one guy said, "I like that YouTuber. He's all right and all that." And this other guy in the darkness, he didn't see me sitting there a few feet away. I actually heard him. He said, "That Ed Sweeney, he's all right. But he likes a drink, that fella, doesn't he? He likes a drink." And I thought, am I you know, I've heard a few times somebody describe me as like an old alcoholic, you know, and you know, it's not good. There's nothing clever about drinking. There's nothing clever about being an alcoholic. It's far cleverer to give up the drink and start getting into shape. And that's the way I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling better. I know I had a few whiskies and rums late last night, but all the other stuff, all the beer and the wine, it's just it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyway. Let's see. Craig Mitchell. I'm not trying for a month since I've been Bangkok from Thailand. No problem. Good for you. What's it? Bobby Crush. How many spinners did you bang on at SIP? I'm not telling you. I don't do numbers. I don't do numbers. It's numbers are for BS people. Lester Bangs. I'm away from home for a few days, but Mrs. told me she got 10 inches in London last night. Good for her. Good for her. You're not married to Lisa Dale, are you? Okay. Donald Hump. How many spinners? Oh, not another one. Jeff Ives. Eddie, don't go to bed. Just don't drink at home or alone. I don't. It's good for me, mate. I mean, the thing is, I don't go to pubs here because the crap. I'm not the only one who thinks that. The crap. Pubs have gone crap anyway. And the idea of going into a pub and you know, day after day, and I've never had a local. I've never bothered with any of that because you just go in there and I don't like drunks. I don't like if I go into a pub and I see a drunk person. How's it going, mate? How you? Are you just get out of my sight? I don't like drunks. I don't like them. So the pubs are a load of crap anyway in England. When you think about it, I mean, what you get in Thailand, you know, for entertainment, I mean, England just can't compare to it. But I like having beers here, but you know, but it's no, I'm knocking it on the head. I'm knocking it on the head. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Wells 32. Eddie, your liver walked out years ago. Might as well keep drinking. No. I don't believe that's true. I don't think that's true. I think I don't think that's true because what I've heard time and time again, and I'm certainly no medical expert, is that if you do stop drinking, then your liver does actually repair itself. I have actually heard that. You know, many times. I'm not a medical expert, but you know, it's you know, it's I'm going to get into healthy eating. Seriously, I'm going to get into healthy eating. I've bought lots of fruit. Well, you know, I've got you know, lots of fruit and vegetables. I've been making my own you know, juices. You know, in the blender. You know, I carrots. The last couple of mornings, I've been having carrots, orange, and lemon juice all in the same blender, and it's nice. It's nice. You know, really picks me up. And I've been eating bananas and oily fish. That's very good for you. So I'm going to be into healthy eating from now on. Stephen Sickleback must have been a great time on your own. Well, it would have been worse if I was with me nagging misses, wouldn't it? I had a great time. I'm a traveller, mate, and that's what. And most of the best travellers travel alone. And it wouldn't suit everyone, but it certainly suits me. Yours travels. I lasted 2 months back in the UK. I'm back in Thailand in 3 weeks' time. I was 2 months back. I'm back in. Good for you, mate. Well, yours had a good time when he was in Thailand, so good for you, mate. He's back there. Good for you. Bobby Crush. No, you know, no, I'm not. But I'm not. You know, Aslan's been, you know, a bit crap, really. And by the way, as for a 200-gram jar of coffee, they didn't deliver that one. They didn't cancel it. They just didn't deliver it. I've been in touch with us. They've said, "Where's my coffee? Where's my 200-gram jar of coffee?" They couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery. But I don't know what. As for water, I ordered lots of flavoured water. None of it turned up. They did tell me they are. I don't know what the state is with British supermarkets right now. Just don't know what the state is with them. I mean, but I love the idea of ordering online, shopping online, but it's not working out very well right now. It really isn't. Anders Bergman, Eddie has come to a crossroads. As long as I don't end up like Benny. Let's see. Yogi Bear, Ed, that about the bear is great news. It will help you gout. You don't need it. I've not had a drink since my 21st birthday night. I was that ill. I said never again. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Remember, there's nothing clever about drinking alcohol and beer. There's nothing clever about it. There's nothing clever about it. My criticism, get my ass to pay rise next month. Good for you. Paul Harrison. Evening, Ed. Hope you're not too cold now. You're back here. You're not too cold now. You're back here. I think the temperature's gone up a little bit. It has gone up a little bit in the last 24 hours. She Rana, nice to hear from you. Bobby Crush. Asda stopped Eddie buying pork pies. I love pork pies, but I mean, in the cold weather, I wouldn't. It's not really a time to eat them anyway. I love pork pies, but honestly, I'm seriously going to get into healthy eating. I'm seriously going to get into healthy eating. Alan H. Ed has given up being the breweries are going to go bust. Okay. Macadog. What was your last boom boom like in Thailand? Sensational. Okay. Smashed. Nice to hear from you, Smash. Welcome home, Ed. Hope you had a stress-free journey. I mean, the only problem I have with the journey is the length of it, 28 hours. That's not the flight. That's all the coach travel and all that kind of stuff. But I'm back anyway. You just got to keep thinking to yourself when you're doing that kind of travel is that, like Jesus said, don't worry about suffering. It will pass. But nice to hear from you, mate. Let's see. Let me see. Okay. Welsh 32. Eddie, did you shower before your flight? Oh, yeah. I had a shower about an hour before I left the hotel room. But that was the last one. And that was about 3.5 days ago. So I've just had my shower now anyway. So I've been jet lagged. I've just been lying in bed most of the time since I've been here. Jono Zambretta, hi from the Philippines. Soy Raider, no more dirty does, no more speedboats, and now no drinking. It's only bingo and 20 stone glasses left for you. No thanks. I'll never go down that road. Let's see. Alan Hayes, Little Ed is back in hibernation. I've had me fun. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'm not. Dickie Mint, good luck, Eddie. Okay, thank you. The Rambling Irishman. I stopped drinking 5 months ago and I feel great, but I'm worried that I won't enjoy Pattaya when I go back. Do you know something? There are people who have nights out in places like Pattaya and other places and just drink water. There are alternatives to alcohol. It's strange. It's strange. Ian Bowden, nice to hear from you, Ian. Hi, Ed. You look well. Can't talk much on my 30-minute break at work. Ian works at Heathrow Airport. Okay, good to hear from you, Ian. Anyway, I hope all's well, mate. Nice to hear from you, mate. Quinnific, nice to hear from you. Dave Bull, did any bar girls or massage ladies recognize you from YouTube? No, thankfully. Eason, man, yeah. Mark Hanley, I get recognized at the bus stop every morning. It's a top buzz. Okay. Well stated. Any swingers in Pattaya? But I'm sure there are, mate. I'm sure there are. Let me see. Paul Hoskin, I only drink until the bar girls look lovely. Good for you, mate. What's that, mister? My mom's had taken to drinking for pain, and I'm convinced they had to go to the doctors, and with that, and they no, that's a bit heavy for us right now. S Travels 4K. Welcome back, mate, to snowy England. Hope you're relaxed and ready to crack on this year. Yeah, there's things to do this year. There are things to do. I'm feeling pretty positive, and there's things to do. And so S Travels 4K has got a wonderful YouTube channel. Wonderful. He does these walking videos in various places, and they're highly watchable. I will be watching more of his videos now that I'm back, because it tends to be big screen stuff. So I'll be watching it on my big TV. But great channel. And nice to hear from you, mate. Delayed Dave. Hello from Lisbon. Love the video about getting lost on Koh Larn. Okay, thanks for that, mate. And there will be another video, a main video coming out from Koh Larn, because it's got a lot more than what you might think. So that's going to be coming out very, very soon. But Koh Larn was well worth a visit. The Stay and Was show. Pattaya is still a great crack. Of course it is. Wonderful. Vic Smith, are most British women whales? I thought so, but then when I was in Europe, so I'm not going to go down that road. I don't want to talk about that. Nick Ross, nice to hear from you, Nick. Nice to hear from you, Nick. Cats and good coffee, nice to hear from me. I was missing that, Asda, until I remembered how bloody lousy they are. Bobby Cruz, it's nice to get back home, get the curtains on, and get settled. Absolutely, Bobby. Absolutely, because one of the things I want to do is catch you on Netflix. On the other channel, the Steady Eddie Live channel, we're going to talk about other stuff, current affairs, issues that need to be talked about. And also, I want to do regular, reviews of what's good on Netflix and Amazon and all that kind of stuff. So we'll do regular movie reviews, because when I was away for 4 months, I didn't once watch Netflix or Amazon. I didn't watch any of those, because there was other things to do, like editing videos and that sort of stuff. Now that I'm back here, I'll be able to catch up on. There's a lot of movies that I want to see. And we'll do some film reviews and that sort of stuff. Sullivan's Irish Pub, Bilbao, Philippines. We are watching you at the bar there. Okay, I'll give a wave to that pub. There you go. There you go. There's a wave to Sullivan's Irish Pub in the Philippines. Let's see. David R. Saved a bear for Thailand, Ed. Yes, see, the thing is, when you're in a hot climate, it's the obvious thing to do. Oh, do you know if, and I am, and it's not a matter of if, I am going to get off the bear when I'm back here now. I am going to get off it. When I next get out, start traveling again in a hot climate, it'll be interesting to see how I feel then. Can I go without beer then? Because there's nothing nicer than sitting down and having a meal and a beer and, a pavement cafe somewhere in a hot climate. But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, Nick Ross, at the time you talked about other subjects, bars, bar girls, food, is getting very dull, Eddie. Well, then what's the Steady Eddie Live channel? We talk about other things there. Steady Eddie Live tonight. When I finish this stream, 8 o'clock UK time, there's things that we want to talk about. There's things that we should talk about right now. 8 o'clock UK time tonight. That's about 45 minutes away. Steady Eddie Live. And one of the things we want to talk about is that legendary English footballer. The legendary English footballer who's got it made. He had a great football career. He's got a highly paid job at the BBC. What's his name again? Oh, I'm sure we'll remember his name. Tom Streeter. When will the 10 o'clock live streams be back at? Well, on the Steady Eddie live stream, there will be. I'm aiming for 3 times a week. It'll be 10 o'clock Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, as from next week. So let's see. Sure, more. Good luck, Eddie. I've just been told I have fatty liver. Time to exercise more and cut less crap out. Yeah, exactly. Nick Ross. Were the poems? They were great. Okay. We'll think about something. We'll think about something anyway. Thanks for that. Let me see now. Sullivan's Irish Pub. Ed, happy St. Patrick's Day. When is that? When's Patrick's Day? Is that next Friday, is it? That'll be an interesting night, but I still won't be drinking. Best Soyonnaise, you're nice to hear from you. Wells 32. Try Amazon Morrison, next day delivery. Well, what else did I have the same day delivery? Morrison is something that I never ever shop at Morrison's, funnily enough. Never. I don't. What's the state of British supermarkets right now? I'm hearing that food's gone really expensive. It seems the same price to me, but it's just that the fact that he didn't have the stuff that I wanted. There was loads of things missing, Teddy Jones, nice to hear from you. Yogi Bear, think of your health and the money you will save. He was doing great exercising before going away. Yeah, I was putting a lot of exercise into the exercise bike, but I kind of wonder was the amount of that I was doing on the exercise bike, did that lead me to have all those shoulder aches? Or, I mean, right now I'm feeling pretty good, but at the end of the day, all the exercise in the world, if you're bloody drinking one beer after the other, it's not going to do you that much good. It really isn't. James Doherty, thank you. Bilbao Kelso. Ed, I've just opened a can of Carlin. It tastes nice. Okay, good for you, mate. Good for you. I still haven't decided what I'm gonna, drink, because when you're watching a movie, it's nice to have a drink beside it. I'll have a rum. I'll have a whiskey. Yeah, beer, wine, and shorts. Beer, wine, and spirits. I drink all three. I'm going to throw two of them out the window. The beer and the wine, that's where the big calories are. So I'm just going to keep the short, but I'm not going to overdo it. And if I can phase everything else all together, then I will do. Dickie Bay, welcome home, Eddie. Let's get back to all being miserable together. Okay, nice to hear from you, Dickie Bay. Dickie Bay does a lot of traveling, so good for him. Paul Hoskin. Paul Hoskin, traveling to different places is the best way to maximize your holiday. Staying in one place gets boring. Yeah, it can do. But I was thinking maybe next time I go out to Thailand, I might do something I haven't done before, like maybe rent a condo for 4 months in Pattaya or do something like that. So travel, I've done enough traveling. Andrew Johnson, my friend in John TM. Hi, Eddie. Glad you're back safe. Great to see you. Yeah, great to meet you as well again, Andrew. We had a couple of good nights out. Very, very good nights out with Andrew. So he's settled out there in Thailand now, and he's having a good life. And I asked Andrew about condos because he knows a lot about them. So I'm really, really, the next time I go out to Thailand, I think I've never done it before, but I might just rent a condo for 4 months. And just stay out there. I'm sure there'll be plenty of stuff to do. Nice to hear from you, Andrew, anyway. Macadog, cut out the chips at every meal. Chips are sodden with fat and calories. Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm gonna do healthy eating. I am, because I've got the enthusiasm for it now, and enthusiasm counts for a lot. Craig Mitchum, I think it's better to drink on your travels. Absolutely. Seamus Doherty, Jameson is my top whiskey. Never really gotten into that one. Let's see. Bobby Webber, thank you. Nice to hear from you, mate. Mister, I pay 100 US to the water supply people in the desert to remove one small basket of trash. Dan Mafioso, okay. Good luck to you, mate. Fat Boy Slim, steady Eddie, please you come back. Okay, thank you. Where are we? Simon Eyes 41. I've cut down on my drinking. I still go to Leeds a couple of times a month, as that's my treat after working a lot of hours each month. But only drink indoors now if I don't actually go out. Okay, cheers. Anyway. Mr. Beads, Eddie, are you going to move abroad one day? Probably, but I mean, right now, I mean, you know, it would be nice if I could, you know, travel during the winter and have a nice lively yeah, yeah, be doing things here in the summer. You know, I don't have such a bad life. It's not that bad. The walking dude, I gave up the beer cider 6 months ago. No drink spirits, well diluted with low sugar mixes. Lost over 2 stone. Good for you, mate. Cut my carbs, up my walks to should be down to my 14 stone target from near 20 stone. That is brilliant, mate. Hats off to the walking dude. Good for you, mate. Yeah, that's more or less my plan. I think at my peak, I think I touched almost 17 stone. Not far off it. I mean, right now I'm about 60, well, about 60 and something, about 16 stone, which is I really my target weight is 13 stone. So good for you, mate. Anyway, well done. Eastern man, I could drink for England till I got to my later 50s and decided to drink just started going down. 65 now, and I still drink a good few when I do drink, but I just don't drink that often. You see, that's my problem. I drank every bloody day. That's my problem. Uh, who's that? Yeah. Fat Boy Slim, you're a great, honest blog. I really love your videos, as cannot travel due to ill health. Okay, thanks for that, Fat Boy Slim. Anyway, appreciate that, mate. Anyway, and I hope all's well with you. Anyway, mate, all the best. David R's going out on Songkran. Mark Hanley, Ed, I'll be in Benidorm over the summer, marrying Sticky Vicky's daughter. Can you can you be my best man? As long as Sticky Vicky doesn't do what she did last time that I seen her. I was standing there, with, a friend like, and Sticky Vicky was naked and she had these beads and stuff, and she was putting them in places and all that. And I was chatting to my friend, and then all of a sudden, Sticky Vicky tapped me and handed these beads and put them in my hand. And I was, oh, thanks, thank you. And then my friend said to me, "You do know where they've been, don't you, Ed?" What? Oh my God! Oh, Jesus Christ! Dirty bitch. Okay. Dave the Rave, Yogi Bear. Well, that is Somalia nearly 4 months. And okay, good for you, Yogi Bear. Skeeter Bay, stop the boats. Okay, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that on the Steady Eddie Live channel. Rudolph Jacobs, I had nice to hear from you, mate. I had time to fill up your tank for your next holiday. Okay, good. Yeah, absolutely. Good idea, mate. Let's see now. Quinn at AFC. I've been sober for 4 years this Easter. It'll become a really problem for me. Yeah, okay. Well done, mate. Anyway, that's good. Good for you, mate. Peter K. Vodka is healthy. I've never gotten into vodka much. Dave Bull. Okay, fair enough. Whatever you say. Osama Samosa. Darling, I wait to see Am Reap. Miss Little Ed come back. Oh, okay, the Cambodian lady. Okay, Osama Samosa. Thank you for that super chat. That's very, very kind of it. Anyway, see you soon, darling. Anyway, thanks for following me back to my hotel. Cheers for that. Anyway. Mechadog, replace the alcohol with weed. You need something to make life more fun. No, that's like that's like switching deck chairs on the Titanic. That is. No, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Let's see. I always understand about that bloody wacky backy stuff. I've known some people who have had their lives ruined by it. Who simply, any money they get just goes on that, that wacky backy stuff. So it's not as harmless as what some people say. Bobby Crush, where's Lisa Dale? She's probably getting DP'd by a couple of Gambian guys right now. New biker, great vid said, just to let you know, there's a lady boy stalking you at the top of the drive. Cheers, thanks, mate. Pop Singh, I paid 822 Emirates from Manchester Ed, for April Songkran. 822. Is that well? Presumably that's return. That seems expensive. I actually flew with Emirates last year, or just over a year ago. So I booked there probably near the end of 2021, something like that. And my flight was £465 return. So yeah, that sounds expensive, but good for you anyway, mate. Yourselves, I walk jogging a machine normally through 6 kilometers. All that effort only burns off 400 calories. So that's about 3 pints. And yeah, I know, mate, you got to be realistic. And all the exercise in the world, will not really help you that much if you're, abusing the beer and all this kind of stuff. You've got to be realistic. It's you've only got one body, and you've got to be very, very fussy about what you put into it. See, Nadis, that's the same of you about to get off that boat worried me. But glad all was okay. Good to see you back, Eddie. Okay, thanks, mate. Anyway, cheers. Terry Jones, fatty liver disease can be reversed with the correct diet. This is what I've heard. Hopefully it's true. Yeah, let's see. Issa, man, do you find your hangovers get worse as you age and it takes longer to recover? Yeah, they probably do get worse. But yeah, I think the hangovers I've had some bloody awful hangovers in me time. I mean, just, oh God. I've had some awful hangovers in me time. Absolutely. It'll be lovely to wake up with a fresh head without having to worry about, oh, Jesus Christ. Moles is recommending some stuff there from Amazon. Oh, David, Ed, don't give up. Once a week. No, I think it's all or nothing with me. I'm still gonna drink, because the thing is, when you're relaxing of a night time, and you're watching a movie, maybe a 2-hour movie, and you want to sit there and enjoy that movie. I don't really see how you could properly enjoy that movie without having a drink or something beside you. So I'm still going to have a little bit of the old, Lamb's Navy, whiskey. I would have had gin as well if Asda had got their act together. But Terence L. Hiya, did you lose or gain weight? Funnily enough, I thought I'd lost a lot of weight. When I finally got out to Pattaya at the start of my traveling, I found that I'd lost a few pounds. That's all I'd lost, really. At the end of the day, this belly, it's embarrassing. I've got to get rid of this belly. And the video that I've seen about fatty liver disease, it all relates to that, really. That's what it relates to. Neil Stanton, Eddie, I go to Pattaya in 4 weeks. Only be back 6 weeks in UK, but only paid 720 even there. What's the best hotel you've been in Pattaya? Well, I quite like the Nova Gold. And there is a video on this channel about it. But if you want to be around the Soibacau area, the Vogue Hotel is very, very good. There are, if you go to my channel, you will see videos on that, on Pattaya. A lot of people like that Vogue because it's fairly basic, but it's in Soy Lenki area, so it's kind of central to everything. The Steam was show. I'm 7 months away now, but I've been working managing bars and now making pizza in Cambodia. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Culinary AFC. Ed, you got to learn, mate. You're never cured. Well, yeah, if I can get close enough to it anyway. Let's see. Yours Travels, good price, pops. I just paid 1,200 quid, Manchester to Phuket, return in April. Okay, good for you. Ian Bowden, Ed, that background, are you just another brick in the wall? I haven't got a green. I will sort out something like that. I will sort out a green stream or something like that. There's things that I'm planning on doing. So we'll see about that anyway. I will sort out a green stream sooner or later. Let's see. Bradley, on March the 23rd, it will be 3 years, no booze for me. I keep having dreams that I blew my sober streak before my 3-year milestone. I keep having dreams that I blew my before my 3-year milestone. Well, that's good anyway. Good for you, mate. Anyway, good for you. Eastern man, losing weight is 75% diet and 25% exercise. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Sounds about right. Yeah, at the end of the day, you can do hours of exercise, but if you're, eating junk food and drinking beer afterwards, it all goes to pot, really. Yeah, that's about right there. Gabby Hayes, pint of milk on me. Thank you for that super chat, Gabby. Yeah, but Asda did manage to deliver the milk for my coffee, and anyway, but yeah, all right. Thanks for that, Gabby. Cheers for that. Fitzrock, Ed, vodka and soda works for me. Beer seems to fill me up so much. The soda has less calories with the sweeteners and many mixes. Okay, cheers. Thanks anyway. I never actually drink soda. I never used that. Justina Webb, teetotal for nearly 18 months. Never felt better in my life. Lost 15 kilograms. God, that's a lot of weight. What's that in pounds? 15, that's 30. Is that about 36, 37 pounds? Something like that. That's about 2.5 stone. That's good. That's about what I need to lose. That's quite a lot there. Well done anyway. Quinn, Ed, how can you give up alcohol and order a bottle of whiskey, a bottle of gin, and a bottle of brandy? Give your head a wobble, lad. Right. I didn't say I was giving up alcohol. I think I said I was giving up beer and wine. I mean, they're the real, they're the real massive calories, aren't they? I'm giving those up. I love wine, but I'm not gonna. I'm just. I mean, when I done my Asda order, I didn't order any beer, I didn't order any wine. I just had a little bit of. We'll see. It's a progression. If I can, beer, wine, and spirits. I was drinking all three. If I can get rid of two out of three, then 2 out of 3 ain't bad, is it? Yeah, absolutely. Ian Bowden. I had a Thai jungle curry yesterday in the Churchill Arms in Kensington. Tasted okay, but nowhere near as good as Thailand. Nice pub, by the way. Okay, well, it sounds nice. A nice curry. Okay, good for you, mate. Anyway, Tinks. I done 2 weeks, no beer, then ripped out of it. But, nothing wrong with a couple of whiskies at the weekend. Okay, I might. You never know. Yeah, I might eventually knock the the rum and the whiskey and on the head, But we'll see. Let's just take things. It's the beer and the wine that are going out the window for me. Okay, let's see. I love the bar. Jason Fins loves the bar. Okay, so let's see. So 1930. Okay, well at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, I am going to be doing. Let's see now. Okay, let's see. At Let's do this again. Yeah, okay. No, we don't need to do that. Okay, so at 8 o'clock on the Steady Eddie Live channel, if you haven't subscribed, we can really make something of this. We can make something of Steady Eddie Live, because on that channel, we don't just talk about travel or travel-related things. We talk about other things that are happening in the media. So there's things to talk about. There's things to talk about. I want to do a regular Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 10 o'clock at night UK time, because what else is going on at that time? And I'll get my act together and we'll sort out a nice little, we'll sort out a nice little routine for that channel, because we have a great little community on there. So this is the first time ever I've done 2 live streams back to back. So Steady Eddie Live, that's coming up at 8 o'clock, which is only about 22 minutes away. So if you haven't checked out that channel, please do so. Please do so. Okay, so I've got to finish this one pretty soon. No, this is what I thought. Yours Travels. The supermarkets now have half-empty shelves now. No eggs, no tomatoes. Well, I've been away for so long, I've lost touch with everything. But that's what I've heard. I've heard about the eggs and the tomatoes. Mark Hanley, I don't order online anymore. I just call the kebab shop for my delivery. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Kebabs. It's healthy eating for me now. I mean, the last couple of days I've had, chicken. I've had oily fish, mackerel, and I've had fruit, and it's felt good. It's felt good. I don't eat stuff like kebabs again. The Rambling Irishman, I stopped drinking 5 months ago and I feel great, but I'm worried that I won't enjoy Pattaya when I go back. No, there's still ways to enjoy Pattaya, mate. There's still ways to enjoy Pattaya. Okay. Let me see now. So I'm going to have to finish this one soon, because I've got to get my act together. I don't know what to drink. I've got water. There's only one liquid that your body really needs, and that's water. I'm not going to drink coffee this time of night. I'm certainly not going to do that. What I think I'll probably do is maybe get some water, and maybe squeeze some lemon in there, and maybe come up with some drinks that are, I can drink. I mean, so we'll see. We'll see. Peter Blue, how was Eva aired? Eva is bloody good. Definitely recommend it. Mr. Melteranx, yeah. Hi, Eddie. Dave from Australia. Met you in Surrey 12 Pattaya Clan the other day before you returned. Yeah, nice to meet you, Dave, anyway. Good to meet you, anyway. Cheers, mate. Brian Parton, I've never used online before to book a holiday in Thailand. Well, it's the way to go. It's the way to go. It's the way to go. Let's see. Paul Hoskin, where's the best value for money place to go in the world? Well, Cambodia is quite cheap. Somebody, yeah, Mr. Beats, Gary Lineker, okay. Mark, Kiefer Home, Gary Bigger, his Lineker, okay. So I'm going to finish this in the next few minutes and get ready for the next live stream on Steady Eddie Live. Okay, Mohammed Wang, what a great name that is. God bless you, Mr. Sween, for bringing real content to the Thai genre. Okay, thank you for that. Martin Ryder, nice to hear from you. Eddie, welcome back to the dark, cold, wet mud island. Yeah, that's the way it feels right now. That's the way it feels. Martin Ryder, Sticky Vicky's granddaughter's taking over the family business. The granddaughter. Well, I was in Benidorm about 4 years ago, and I heard it was Sticky Vicky's daughter. So you're telling me that it's her daughter now who's taken over. I mean, I must admit, that after I had those beads in my hand, I wasn't very comfortable. Let's see. Toby Price. Hi, Ed. It's good to be on. What did you have for your dinner? What did I have? Well, last night I had chicken on toast, and what else did I have? I had yesterday morning. I had what did I have? What did I have? I had mackerel. Mackerel was very, very nice. Let's see. Okay. Gorilla in Manila. Whatever you're doing, you're looking rather well. I normally look and feel like the Walking Dead when I return to Scotland after a few weeks of excess in the Philippines. Okay, thanks for that anyway, mate. Who's that? Pingill. Would we have had the all-time classic Eartha Kitt video if you were a teetotal already? I haven't watched that video, that live stream, funnily enough. I've heard other people mention it. Sticky Vicky's grandson, Richard, opened his own pub in Benidorm. Sticky Dickies, okay. Norwegian polar bear. I have. After all your traveling, don't you get jaded? Being there, done that. Of course you do. Of course you do, mate. Of course you do. Because the thing is, when you're traveling to various places, you can't keep your enthusiasm up all the time. And you get down moments in certain places. You might not like the hotel that you're staying in. You might not like the town or the beach resort that you're staying in. And you occasionally, you will get that feeling of, what the hell am I doing here? But that's traveling. It's not honky dory all the time, but the good times more than make up for the dull times. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to finish this now anyway and get ready for the next stream on the Steady Eddie live channel. Martin Ryder, are you planning any videos in the UK before you in the UK? The UK is a bit dull. I don't know, but it won't be on this channel. I wouldn't do UK videos on this channel because it's UK is pretty dull, really. Hypocritical reject. What is the name of the fatty liver disease? I can't remember, but if you put fatty liver into Google, into YouTube, there's a lot of videos that will come up about it. Ross Romes. I had the early stage of fatty liver when I got up to 14 stone 3 pounds. Then I got down to 12 stone 9 pounds. And the fatty liver is gone and I'm back to normal now. Okay, good for you, mate. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Okay, well, apologies if I've... Gorilla in Manila. I really enjoyed your walk and talk around Georgetown, Penang. My favourite video of your last trip. Okay, well, thanks for that anyway, mate. Thanks for that. Penang didn't appeal to everyone, but, you know, it is what it is. Kiki and Jasmine, everything in moderation is the way to go. Binge drinking is the worst for your health. Yeah. God knows I'm guilty of binge drinking. I've cut way down on my alcohol intake, though. I mean, you know, years ago, you used to hear that phrase, I'm going on a bender, you know, or we're going on a bender, you know, around the clock and, you know, drinking marathon. I wouldn't dream of doing that now. I just wouldn't dream of that in my stage. Like, that wouldn't appeal to me at all. It really, really wouldn't. You know, maybe I've been there and done all that, but I wouldn't want to do that again. Ian Bowden, no matter who wins the next general election, it is too late. Can't fix a car once it's been through the crusher. Well said, mate. Well said. Well said. Quinn, good luck with your health regime, Eddie. I really mean that, mate. Okay, cheers. Thanks for that anyway. Thanks for that. Duncan Orr. Ed was in Pattaya in January and February, looking to move flights for same time next year. I wonder if the 45-day visa not extended, as it's easy to get extension in John TM for the 10-day extension. Well, as far as I know, they're finishing the 45-day visa this month. And as for John TM, it's a bloody awful place. I'd rather go to an agent. Okay, I'm going to finish this one now anyway, because I've got... Mark Harmon. Okay. Mark Harmon, thank you for that super chat, Mark. First class Emirates, then John TM bus, day cheap. Okay, yeah, good for you, mate. Anyway, good for you. Thanks for that super chat, Mark. Anyway, thank you for that. Okay, Capitonian. Okay, so I'm going, pretty soon on the Steady Eddie live channel, there'll be another stream. We might even change the background. You never know. There'll be another stream on the Steady Eddie live channel, and we'll talk about other things. That footballer with big ears and there's things that we got to talk about, man. There's things that we got to talk about. Tune in, and better still, subscribe to the Steady Eddie live channel. It's coming soon. It's not just about travel or travel related things. We talk about other things, and we have a great little community there anyway. So hopefully see you there anyway. Thanks for tuning into this one, guys. And as Andrew Blade said, see you on the other side. Okay. Cheers, guys. See you soon.